let's talk about the flop shot. Now I'm going to take off the foot strap for now. Easy peasy, take it off the D-ring. I'm going to set it aside. But I do want to talk about how to deflect a shot a little bit more and the need for transporting a face that has more loft to inspire the ball to launch higher and land steeper. And you can see, here's an example of me doing work, extending my wrist, cupping it into a place where I've got more loft available. So there's physically some work that I have to do this. I can feel that little bit of effort on the band to twist this. And now to keep that on there, that's a pretty cool feeling so that I can transport a lofted club face. Now we're going to set this up with additional loft. And then I can feel that it wants to go back to square, but I'm going to do the work so that my body knows what it's like to feel to transport this open face through this strike to hit something high and soft. And you know where that's also going to benefit us really nicely? Over there in the bunker. So as I have this face, this ball's forward within my stance, and you can see that the ball is now on the red stick. I have a wider stance. My weight's forward. I have a lot of extension in that lead wrist. I'm going to keep that extension in there. I can feel all the work required for this. Maybe a little practice swing, keeping that bent, keeping that twist, training in that sensation to undercut this ball to hit a really high, soft shot. Now that ball launched high, landed quickly, didn't have much run out, and there's the work being done, transporting this through impact. Now, whoo, that's going to be muscular fatigue pretty fast. So go ahead and shake that out. That was awesome. I mean, if I had some crazy bunker in front of me and I hit that shot and had that 6-footer left, I'd be super pumped because that was sexy. Undercut, high launch, steep landing angle, and the ball had some spin on it, which was really, really cool. So training in the ability to transport a club with an extended lead wrist. You can go ahead and just take your wrist, bend it back, transport this, because if I went the other way, what does that do to the face? That's a strong condition. That's more of a driving shot. Here is me transporting a face with a lot of loft on it. So get ready for the muscular adventure of doing that. If you want to make it a little easier, bump it a bit more toward the grip. You want to make it a little harder, put it down the shaft a little bit. So again, notice the ball locations forward, stance is maybe a tick open. And now I'm going to transport this club and leave that left wrist cuppy and extended. Expect to touch the ground, undercut the ball. Let's do another one of these. Okay, another high launch, low spin. Ball didn't roll much too far. I hit it a little too far. I'd say it rolled about that far. Now I even mishit that and got away with a pretty good shot if I had to hit, quote, a flop shot from a tight lie. The key to this shot is learning how to transport this extended or cuppy left hand. Now again, you're going to feel that because you have to fight the band a little bit. You're doing the work here to understand how to move an open face that can thump the ground and stay in that extended position. So little nuggets for consistency here. You know, a tight lie flop shot is probably a terrifying thing for most people. It's always easier if the ball's a little nested. I could do that, but you can probably already do that already. But with this little awareness, you'll probably be a little better at it. If you put this on and do this little exercise with these little wrist extensions, wide stance, slightly open, weight forward, I'm transporting that extended wrist. It's extended now, it's going to stay extended. And there's a beauty. And that's cuddling up, I'd say, pretty close to tap-in zone. So learning how to transport an extended wrist is fantastic. And if you have something creating the muscular confusion, so you can be aware of that through that space, now you're off to the races. Because I'll tell you what, if you can do that, you're one of a slim % of people that can have that success when faced with an issue like that around the green. Here I'm not, I could putt this ball, but if the bunker was there and I had to get it up quick and land it quickly, that's the feeling. And when you have your swing trainer on there, kind of making you move through space with that kind of awareness, you're going to get good at it pretty quick.